Match reaction, Manchester United 0, Crystal Palace 2. Webby, your reaction to that game, mate?
Thought I'd make a quick comeback. It's been a long time. Listen.
Good to see you back as well, mate.
Cheers. There's a film programme documentary made a few years back with Sir John Clark Cooper, the Manchester poet, and it's called Too Good to Go Down. Only just. Because there's that many teams worse than us in that league. You know, and before someone said to me, oh, do you see it in the second half, Webby, on Thursday night? Was playing a load of scarecrows. That's what we were playing. We drew the first 3 games in that group, and we should have won all 8. We're Manchester United. Some of those players aren't good enough, and it's 2 steps forward, 4 steps back with them today, and that's no disrespect. How many games we lost at home in the league this year? 7, is it?
Yeah, I know we've lost the last 5 out of 6.
Do you know what? We used to lose 1 game a year there. I remember under Fergie, we drew against West Brom, and coming out of it was like, your dad had been killed, or your mum had run off with the next door neighbour. That's what it was. You know, and that was a draw against West Brom. We won all the rest of the games, make this place a fortress again like we used to do. Teams were 3-0 down in the tunnel before the ball was kicked. Now they come in the way with no fear, and rightly so, because we're a very, very average team. I feel sorry for the manager. You know, he's come in, it's not his players. You know, he's got his first playing in the door today. First 20 minutes, we looked all right. But then, Mark Gay and the other lad at centre-half sussed us out.
Yeah.
You know, Colby's played on Thursday night, probably played his best game in a while, and we've played him in that position today.
Yeah.
You know,
would you have kept him in that number 10 role after the midweek game in Europa League?
Yeah, you've got to play one. You know, listen, I'm not going to come in here and slag any United player off. I love United. It's my life, it's my team. But they're not good enough for the club. The pair of them, the stat. People say, let me forget about stats. Stats don't lie.
Do you mean Hoyland and Xerxes?
Not good enough, mate. Not good enough for Manchester United Football Club. I've been down up here on Sheringham, Cole, Solskjaer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ruud van Nistelrooy. Players like that.
Yeah.
They're not good enough for the club, so surely, with a day to go to window, we've got to have a plan in the pocket, because if we rely on them two, when you're too good to go down, but only just, you know.
He did say that in his press conference that the connections were good today, they were better, and also that we had more possession today, but he told us
they won 2-0. Yeah. They can have 99% of possession. It's what you put in the onion bag what counts.
Is he telling Ineos and the owners to go and get him a striker in the next 24 hours?
We've not got the money, mate. Unless, you know, unless Rashford goes. I just want to make a point on Rashford. I know it's going about the game today. The kids lived our dream.
Yeah.
But he goes to Villa. He never comes back to this club. Because he could easily tear it up at Villa. Because there's a player in there somewhere if he can be asked. And then what does it say to the 76,000 fans here and all the fans over the world? What he's been doing since Amarin's come in. He's been blagging it.
Yeah.
You know, when I seen a thing on Twitter before and I spat my drink out, it's got Rashford there outside Birmingham New Street, and someone's lost Ramblas and put Birmingham New Street. Go to Villa. You know, see all these Villa fans coming on saying, well, he's got Champions League football. If he got his head out of his ass, he could be playing it here.
Yeah, it's a new challenge for him driving down the M6 as well.
Well, let him drive down the M6, but if he goes to Villa, there's no coming back here, mate. No. There's no coming back here at all. And for the lad from where your neck of the woods is, no. You know, you see these pictures of him waiting to get picked up as an 8-year-old outside the shops in Wythenshawe. That's all gone in my eyes. And his legacy, what he's done here, you can try and defend him, but the manager said he'd rather play a 63-year-old goalkeeper who can't walk proper.
I think a lot of Manchester United fans have actually washed their hands with Rashford anyway, to be honest. They don't use kids who I speak to on a match day.
I look at here, Kieran, like you heard the Cantona song today and the Vidic and the Part songs. The Rashford song you heard every week, and the fans were trying to lift him through the bad times. But his
head's just not on it. His focus hasn't been there for a long, long time, as we both know, Webbing, a lot of yous out there. But on the game today as well, you know, you're looking into that second half, you know, when Palace actually got that goal to make him 1-0 up, did you really see a response then from the team? Any character to then go back and get a goal to make the level?
You can up and puff, but we've not got that quality. You know, I look at the bench and have we got anyone there to create that goal when you're 1-0 down or at 0-0? No, but it's not happening. You know, and I'm winning problems through the previous regime. You know, I look at Anthony there, what we paid for him. I looked at Alanga yesterday.
Yeah.
I had to turn the telly off.
Yeah.
I put a tweet on Twitter, on X the other week saying, well, I think we made a mistake there. I got slaughtered. It was absolutely mint yesterday.
Yeah.
And another one who we let go. I know it's only in the Championship. Dan James, 4 assists. You know, when our winger, we've paid 800 million, is spinning around in Spain now, having a right laugh. You've got to blame, you know, feel sorry for our manager now. If Ten Hag should be brought in front of a court, because all the deals apparently went through his son's company for Anthony and a few other players.
Yeah.
You know, with financial fair play, it's gone up the wall now. You know, I think Amazon would have loved McTominay. Someone who runs and battles. He never got the chance because we had to sell him to bring other players in.
Yeah.
And look at McTominay now, ripping it up in Italy. Where the Napoli, top of the pops. There you go.
Yeah. Sticking on to the game though, Webby, old man mentioned, and I think you spoke to him earlier on, that he seems to think there'll be more experimentation going forward in the season. Do you expect that, chopping and changing each week just to see where players can and can't fit in?
Well, I think he should know his best team now.
Yeah.
With what he's had here. You know, he's got no midweek now, so he's got to get him into training. You know, we've got an hard game here against Leicester, because Leicester will be upfield, but there again, Leicester will probably come weak, like they did in the Carling Cup, because they're thinking survival in the Premiership. But it's going to be a hard game. Whoever plays, I just think some of our players now, especially in the fullback areas, look tired. Delo was very average today, as I actually was not on the ball like he should have been. You know, and I can't fault because he's playing every week.
Yeah.
You know, and then Martinez looks like a bad injury.
Are they natural players as well to go into them positions at wing back as well, Webber? And we've brought Dorgu in, the new signing, young kid from Lecce.
Do you know what?
Do we need one on the right-hand side as well? Are them two good enough for that?
We need a centre forward or two. We need a winger. We need a midfield.
I know you got to go for
it. We need everything. But we're not going to get it.
So should he change the system then, Webber, and then go to what suits these players? Because like you say, we need at least 11 players, and by the sounds of it. And we're not going to get one summer transfer window, two summer transfer windows.
Do you know what I look there? When we play this three at the back, I think our full-back still get us forward as a back four than a back five. And I just don't like it. But sometimes you've got to be stubborn to change things when things aren't going right. But he doesn't. It's like today when he brought the subs on, he put Diallo at wing back. I want him up as far up as that top as possible.
Is that what you prefer him?
Yeah, I don't want him wing back.
Okay.
You know, I want him up there because he's probably been our best player this year. You know, when for someone who couldn't even get a game on the previous man, he couldn't even get in the squad, couldn't even get carried in the oranges.
I want your opinion as well. I didn't discuss it with you, well, before the game or even before we come on video, but Bruno Fernandes, in putting him into that midfield too, I'm not a fan of that.
It was he today.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Playing higher up, mate.
You know what it reminded me of today when we had Matic coming into that back four.
Nemanja, yeah.
And no...
Nemanja Matic?
Yeah, sorry, my apologies. That's what he was like. Listen, Bruno's more effective up top. We know that by his assist and goals. So I play him there. He's been told, he's not told that upon himself. He's been told by someone, the manager, the assistant manager, to play in that role. Bruno Fernandes getting the ball off Jeremy Beadle is not good enough. We need him to get the ball off Agate in the last third.
Yeah.
If one player we've got to open doors is Bruno Fernandes, and if he's playing in that role, he's not going to open doors.
It's just that I've always got my hands on my head when I see Bruno in that position and he's trying to hit these Hollywood balls from 30, 40 yards. And that's when you feel like desperation in the team and he's hitting them long balls.
I always look at players who come to this football club who have a fans boo. And they boo because they respect them because they're that good of players. And the best midfield player I've seen on United has been Patrick Vieira. 5-yard passes into feet, keep the ball. Yeah. If you've got the ball, they can't score. And I'm sick of it in these 40-yard passes and they're going out and their hands are going up and all these high fives and all that. No, make this place a fortress again. People coming here before the ball was kicked, they were getting beat. You know, I've seen the away team players who I know personally, and they say, Webby, we were 2-0 down before Roy Keane called heads or tails. That's not now. They're coming the record 7 home defeats. That's relegation for. Good job these duckheads below us.
Yeah.
Could be right in the mire. Right in the mire.
Lisandro Martinez, he took a bad one though today, Webby. So it, you know, from the first thoughts, first glances at it, he could be out for the rest of the season.
I think it looks that bad. You know, recently injury-wise, he's had a lot of bad luck. But it gives the young kid from Arsenal a chance to be involved in the squad. I spoke to a mate of mine who's an Arsenal fan. He's ill. He said out of the 2 they've lost, the kid up front,
Mm.
and him, he said, this one is pure gold.
Okay.
He said he's pure gold. And he said to me, if he's not in your starting 11 by the end of the season, something is up. Your free centre-half or whatever must be playing like Franco Baresi, because he's that good.
Well, we've got Luke Shaw coming back, but can you rely on him till the end of the season, Webby? So he might be in quicker than we both think.
He come back training the other day because at Amarin's 40th birthday, there's a load of cake being handed out. That's why he come back. Luke Shaw, you know my thoughts on Luke Shaw is mint.
On his day.
But he don't have any days.
Yeah.
You know, if United played in England colours, he'd be there every week. But he's not, you know, I know he had a bad injury, but he's...
it's not a nursing home, Webby. We need players who are fit, motivated and committed to the club.
Players who are going to play through the pain barrier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was speaking to a manager of a club the other day. I'll be quick before knowing it to wrap it up. And he said now, he had a player who was playing obviously every week. Then they sent him for the scan and they've shown something up, but he'd been playing with this for 3 or 4 weeks and not complaining of any proper pains. So these scans have shown up and then the players, some of them are milking on it. Well, that scan said I could be out for 4 weeks there. Get battle for your club. Because it's lucky, like I said again, there's too many bad teams below us. That's how we're getting away with it. But at the moment, it's hard. It's like, again, 2 steps forward, 3 back, mate.
Yeah, no consistency whatsoever. I'd just like to thank you for coming on, Webby. Great to see you back as well. Get your thoughts and opinions in on our chat and your own opinions in on the game in the comment section below. And don't forget to leave a like on the video. As you know, it's much appreciated. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.